ESPN is losing its mind over Caitlinclark. Bombshell moved to Europe and they are scrambling to act like they had a say in her decision. But let's be real, Clark isn't looking back and why shouldn't she? She's known her worth from day one. Unlike the WNBA, she won't stay in a league that failed to protect its brightest star. Clark has been vocal about the unchecked physical defense she faces and the ref consistently turning a blind eye. I feel like I'm getting hammered out there. An opponent get away with things that would never fly elsewhere, she said to reporter. For too long, she was the one keeping the WNBA relevant while being ignored and targeted by those who couldn't handle her dominating the spotlight. Now that Clark has finally decided she's worth more than being the WNBA's marketing pearl, the media is in a frenzy. ESPN, your golden goose, has flown the coop and all you have got left is regret. Caitlin's departure is the WNBA loss, and it's almost laughable to see ESPN suddenly acting like they care all along. All season long, Clark took brutal falls, hit that would belong more in a hockey game than on a basketball court, and a league that stood idly by She's reach or breaking point, and honestly, who wouldn't? Take our final game against the Connecticut Sun as an example. She dropped 29 points, handed out 10 assists and grabbed 7 rebounds, essentially being a one-woman show. Yet, while she was giving everything she had, the WNBA let the ref treat her like a punching bag. Clark wasn't just playing a game, she was battling an entire system that failed to protect her from being manhandled on the court. Her playoff debut was nothing short of a disaster in that regard, with the officiating doing her no favor. And now suddenly ESPN want to jump on board and show some love too little too late. Before Caitlin, the Indianafever were lucky to get 3,000 fans in the seat. With her, they were pulling in 17,000 on average, leading the entire league in attendance. She outsold WNBA legends like Sue Bird and Diana Taurasi in jersey sales, proving she was more than just a star. She was a force of nature, but ESPN barely acknowledged her, giving lukewarm coverage that didn't match her monumental impact. Now they are playing catch up, but it's too late. The ship has sailed. Clark's WNBA journey was anything but smooth. Every game was like a battlefield, and the infamous eye poke incident was the most glorious example of how little the league did to protect its best player. The emotional toll was undeniable. Every no call, every chip shot was a blow, not just to her physically but mentally as well. Rather than focus on her undeniable skill, some reduced her success to nothing more than racial undertone, adding fuel to the already toxic environment. The WNBA, which loved to flaunt its equality in stand, left its biggest assets unprotected. Now both the league and ESPN are left scrambling to pick up the pieces. Caitlinclark wasn't just the face of the WNBA. She was its lifeline, the player who brought energy, excitement, and relevance, but enough was enough. She's packing her bag and taking her talent to Europe, leaving the WNBA and ESPN staring at a massive void that they simply can't fill. They had every opportunity to build an empire around her, to elevate the league to new heights, and they blew it. Now they are left with nothing but missed opportunities and fading memories of what could have been. Clark was the WNBA's heartbeat, but they took her for granted. She's moving on to bigger things in Europe, and it's no wonder why. She deserves so much more than the circus the league became. As she heads overseas, the WNBA ESPN are left to figure out how to move forward without a player who carried them on her back. Caitlin, enjoy Europe, you have more than on it. The WNBA had their shot at greatness, and they let it slip right through their fingers.